My name is Lorenzo Gibson, and I'm a martial artist, and my style is Tae Kwan Do, and I'm also a professional wildlife nature painter, painting scenes from nature, trees, birds, insects, animals, anything of nature that's natural. That was, I call it a natural talent, something that I've always been interested in ever since I was a little kid. I mean, like, I noticed myself as a painter or an artist as early as 4 years of age. I remember in a painting class and at about 4 years of age, and we were finger painting, and I did a tree. And the teacher was highly impressed because the teacher thought the tree was beyond my age. Yeah, and I've always liked art projects and drew all the time. So yeah, that was something I liked early on, and stuck with it. Mm-hmm. And I went to VCU for it in the mid-70s. Yeah. Okay. I have two types of natural paintings that I do. Creative, where I just make it up as I go along. Like if I could start off with a single leaf and it turned into a tree and, stream of water or whatever. So I do those. And then there is just studying painting itself. I would take a picture, go down to the James River and get in the water and take pictures of the river from that perspective. So a lot of my paintings have the feeling of that you can jump right in it because I took the photo in the water and paint from the photo. So I just have an affinity towards nature, always have. It's funny, I consider myself as a city boy growing up in the city, but the woods wasn't far away. And I always gravitated to the woods. I would leave the house early in the morning and be in the woods all day. And so I think that's where I got my appreciation for nature. But there's something in me that just pulls me towards nature. I mean, like different parts of my life, I can be walking through a wooded area and I'm just fascinated by the design of a leaf or anything with nature that's just so intricate and symmetrical. It's interesting because actually I was about 19 and I always been fascinated about the martial arts ever since I was a little kid, just reading books or comic books or seeing flashes of martial arts in TV programs. It always caught my attention when I was a kid. And one day, just driving down the street after work, I spontaneously stopped at a phone booth before the cell phones and scrolled down the phone book. And the first martial arts school I came across, Kim School of Tae Kwan Do, they were on Broad Street. I called them and told them I was interested in taking classes, but they wanted me to come in and talk to them in person. So I drove straight there and talked to them and then filled out the application and everything. And I've been going every day since then, literally every day. It's interesting. Martial art is very physical, and painting isn't physical at all. You're basically just sitting down and painting or standing up painting, whatever. But because they are both something creative, that's where they are linked. Because as a painter, I think you have to have a high sense of visual awareness, noticing color tone, features, being quick to pick up contours, the way things are formed. And I think that transfer into martial arts too, because you have to have a keen sense of awareness in martial arts because things are happening fast and you have to make split-second decisions. And I make a living as martial arts, in martial arts, and consume most of my time. But on my downtime, I paint because I feel like it's a gift, and it would be a shame to not exercise it. So I continue to paint, and as a hobby, and produce paintings and do shows. So yeah. Painting is definitely meditating for me. Yes. Yes. The main thing is that if you feel it in yourself, I mean, if you really feel it in your bones that you are passionate about painting or music or anything of the arts, I would say pursue it. And from my experience looking back, um, all you have to do is just lock onto that, lock onto that ideal, and don't let it go. And if you truly want to be an artist or pursue whatever you choose to pursue, and if it's really from your heart, the universe works with you. It sounds funny, but the universe make a way for you. The universe make opportunities for you. It's strange how that works, but I would suggest to anybody, don't give up on the ideal. All you have to do is lock onto it, and before you know it, time goes by, and you're doing what you dreamed that you would want to do.